This is Straight Talk with Sista P, and today we have a guest, Mr. William Henry Price, of course, my husband, and he's going to be talking about being a general contractor. Now, a lot of homeowners, they hire the Joe Schmo off the street, they don't hire the general contractor, and so when they end up with problems, they lose their money, they get shoddy work, and there is no one to turn to. So today, my husband is going to tell you all about being a general contractor. So, Mr. Price, who is a general contractor?
A general contractor who is doing or supporting the whole job. If you're dealing with plumbing, electrical, carpentry, masonry, and various different trades, it's better to have a general contractor. It's not good for you to act as your own contractor. So you hire a general contractor, a person such as myself, because we can oversee, we have the experience to see the different work that's being done, make sure that there's building permits, plumbing permits, electrical permits pulled on the project so that there'll be no problems. I've been in this business for close to 50 years. I worked 22 years for the city of Boston. I went from a rehab specialist to a construction specialist to a chief of construction. I worked on abandonment housing for 10 years for the city. And I worked for myself for close to 30 years. So as you can see, I have done general contracting for many years. I've also done development as well. Developer is somebody who takes a project from the ground up and puts it all together, including the financing. I've done that as well. But today, we're going to focus on general contracting.
Okay, so you've had close to 50 years of experience doing this business. So let me ask you, all right, so here's a homeowner who wants to do some rehab work on their house, right? And I call up a general contractor because I have electrical work, I have plumbing work, I have the rehab. Say I want to also rehab my bathroom. I call you. So take it from there.
All right, when you call me, it's my job to make sure that the whole job gets done, period. We can help you get the plumbers, or we bring in our own plumbers, our own electricians, our own tradesmen, because I'm responsible for the whole entire project. We oversee the whole project from, as you say, beginning to the end. Is that here in the state of Massachusetts, the state supports people who hire people who have licenses. And in some cases, particularly general contract, because we oversee and make sure everybody that works on that project is licensed and insured. Why is that important to have somebody who's licensed and insured? Because when you hire somebody off the street, they're working on your insurance. You don't even know that. But if anything goes wrong with that person, they get injured, they come back and they're suing you. You're saying, oh, they can't do it. Yes, they can. And yes, they will. That's how it works. That's why having a contractor, and particularly a general contractor, is beneficial. Also, the state makes sure that we contractors who are registered and insured and licensed, that the state makes sure that we do the jobs properly. If we don't do them right, if we don't guarantee and warranty the jobs, then they'll step in, or you can go to them, being the state, and they'll make us come back and fix whatever the problem is. We generally give a year warranty on most items, particularly when you're doing a big job. If you're doing a small repair job, you cannot give a year warranty. But if you're doing a new bathroom per se, or doing a whole project, a year warranty usually goes with it.
In a sense, what you're saying, Mr. Price, is that when you hire a general contractor, the homeowner is protected by the state. So the homeowner can actually go to the state and report you if they think that you're ripping them off or they're not getting the quality job that you promised them, right?
That is correct.
I see. So you give a year's warranty for general work. What if they're doing a roof? Is that still a year's warranty?
With a roof, it's still a year warranty. What you're getting there is you're getting a year for the labor and material, but you're getting, in some cases, a 15 to 20-year warranty, which is manufacturer warranty, just for the material. So you are warranted, but the general contractor, we don't make the shingles. So we cannot insure or guarantee the shingles, particularly here in the Northeast. But what we are guaranteeing for that year is the labor that goes along with the job. So if the job is done right from the beginning, more often than not, you won't have any problems. And that's our job, is to make sure that it's done from the beginning and done proper.
Is there an architect in your portfolio that you can utilize to help the homeowner, plot out or plan out their project?
The only time you're going to bring in an architect per se, if you're doing a total remodeling job. And even then, you really don't even need an architect. What we do is we give you selections of colors, or we tell you what stores to go to. We give you an allowance. So within that allowance, you're able to go, let us know what you want to purchase from whatever store you want to purchase it from, and we go and we purchase it. If you go over the allowance, then you pay the difference in costs. If you go under the allowance, then that difference comes back to you. Once again, that's a good reason in terms of having a contract and someone looking out for you in your entirety.
I see. Sounds good. Sounds like as a homeowner, I should always look to hiring a general contractor. And if I don't hire a general contractor, then I need to make sure that whomever I hire is it workers' comp and liability insurance, and also make sure that they're licensed. Right, Mr. Price?
Absolutely. Once again, that comes down even with the court system. If you go to court, just to say you have a problem with your job and you go to court, and the person you hired has no license, has no insurance, the court's going to frown on you. They're going to say, what's wrong with you? We got all kind of literature out here saying that you should hire contractors, general contractors, or just say a carpenter contractor, but someone with a license. You want somebody who's licensed, and you want somebody who's insured, because once again, if you hire somebody who's not insured, they're working on your insurance. They're working on your homeowner's insurance, if that's the case. But you think you're not giving it. You think you're getting the job done free and getting it done cheap. But in the long run, if something goes wrong, you're going to pay much more money.
Absolutely right. And what about the homeowner getting 3 bids? Is that usually recommended? And why 3 bids? Why not 2? Why not 4?
Well, if you're comfortable with 2 bids, that's your comfortability. But you should get, they say you should get at least 3 bids. But in this day and age, it's hard to get 3 people to come out there and bid on your project. Mm-hmm. So if you can get 2 contractors, even 2 contractors who have licenses, they are insured, reliability and workers' comp, and have them show you the documents. Don't give you a lot of mouth saying I have this and I have that. You want to see the actual documentation yourself. Because this way here, you're hiring somebody who's reputable. And you can go back to the state, as I said, and you can report them if something does not go right.
Very interesting. So one more point. What about managing the project? So you're the general contractor. You also manage the project. How do you do that with your busy life?
Well, as I said, for me, it's very easy because I'm experienced. I've done it for many, many years. So for me to manage a job is nothing to it. As I say, you have to be able to delegate. So I have people on my staff that I can delegate to. People who are there on a daily basis, making sure that everything is going properly. That's extremely important, to have people on your job day in and day out. Not to have someone you give them a down payment and you don't see them again for a month or 2. When you give a person a down payment, you want them to be in there working. And what makes a person a good contractor? You're there every day, or as often as possible. Sometimes you can't always be there every day for whatever reasons. In this day and age, we have a problem with getting stock. We have a problem with just people in general, coming to work, make sure they don't have COVID and all this type of thing. So you may not find people who's there every day, but as close to every day as possible. And a good general contractor is someone who's going to come back if you have a problem. That's how you judge a contractor. Do they come back at the end of the project? and take care of repairs that might be there within that warranty period, or do they not?
Very interesting. There you have it, folks. All about being a general contractor. Give us a call at 617-291-7199. Mr. Price here will give you more information if you are in need of a general contractor. And this is for homeowners who may be tackling a home remodeling project. Doesn't matter how big or how small, they can take care of it. And that's W&W Construction Corporation, 617-291-7199. Thank you so much, Mr. Price, for joining us today. And next week, stay tuned. We will have another segment on contracting. So there are many phases of contracting. So we're going to tackle them one by one. So by the time the series is over, you will know exactly how to choose a general contractor, what to do when you have a general contractor, all the way from beginning to the end. Thank you so much for coming today.
And thank you for having me.
Tune in next week, folks. This is Sista P saying so long.